Someone is playing Led Zeppelin on the college green. What a surprise.
Oh, we are?
I can hear the twangs of Robert Plant somewhere. Where the fuck's the drone? I can't find it with the sun in my eye. Damn it! I can hear it. There it is.
You never know what to expect.
Do you think of anything when you're drawing or painting, or are you just kind of like going with instincts?
Kind of instincts. I think it's all psychological, so the colors that I choose are kind of the emotions that I'm feeling or want to express. And then as I'm going, if I see something like in the shapes that I'm painting, then I'll bring it out. And I think that every shape that I paint has some kind of, like, I don't know, psychology behind it, like why I did that. Like I'll accidentally paint grass or with clouds or something, or a dog if a dog is passing by.
Is there?
I see not scared. He wants it. He wants it.
What are your fondest memories so far of being at OU? Or being in Athens? How about that?
One of them is going pawpaw hunting with Allie, actually, because I didn't even know what a pawpaw was, and here I was hunting for them, and they're delicious. I don't know, there's been so many magical moments, I don't even know.
Now, you want me to tell you a story while you paint?
Yeah.
I was once in an art class in Chicago where my teacher was this older lady. She kind of reminds you of like everybody's grandma, you know? You just probably see her in the kitchen cooking pies or something like that. But she kept talking about how she used to have Tom Petty as her art student as like when he was a kid.
What?
Or like middle school or something, I forgot, you know. And like I asked, okay, so how was he as an art student? And she's like, he didn't really follow directions too much, and I don't know, whatever. So we had to do still lives, and you know what still lives are? We just like get some fruit, right?
Yeah.
And I decided to just cut the fruit up, just like, I don't know, I'm not really good with knives, so I'm just gonna cut any way I want. And she went over to me and she went like, oh my God, Brian, what are you doing? I'm like, don't worry about it, I'm okay. You know, so I just started cutting, and she walked away, and I started sketching the cut up fruit, and I started sketching them really fine, and I made them look more like brains, you know, because it was like an orange or something. She came back and she was like, oh my God, Brian, I'm so sorry to bug you. I'll never do it again. And so she never did. She just left me alone, which is like what I really wanted. And then we had to, after we had these like intricate still lives, I made these intricate brain fruits drawings. We had to like use a little box cutters to slice them up so we could make them black and white on some sort of, and I just realized my sketches were so intricate that it would have taken forever to you know, get all the lines right, you know. So I decided to just do it really roughly, and I think that's kind of like my art style. It's like it's really intricate at first, and then like to finish it off, done.
I feel like in one of my art classes, if I did that, I don't know, art teachers tend to be a little pretentious sometimes. So it's kind of like ironic how art teachers want things to be done a certain way when everything that's brilliant was not done that way. It's kind of weird. that's kind of why I'm not in art school. I would love to learn more techniques and skills, but I would hate it. And it might kill it for me. It might ruin art for me.
That's why I never went to film school. I could never imagine being in a place that would just remove that joy of what I love because of some sort of over-analysis that just keeps going forever until there's nothing left of the art but criticism and what's wrong with it and how it could be better, you know?
There's one band that I like. I really like the female figure in the band called Agua Turbia.
Whoa, what a name. What does that even mean?
It's Cuban for something, I think. It's a Cuban band from the 60s, but I really like the female voice. It's just kind of like, out of the time period, it's really like out there because it's very, how do I describe it? Like, it's just like kind of sexual and out there, especially for a woman. Like, it was such a big deal for Elvis to shake his hips on a video, you know, on TV. It was such a big deal. Then for a woman to do that, I feel like that's even bigger. Like, in music, that's kind of weird too.
One time there was me and Dylan Bush. Have you met him before?
Never.
He's a cool guy. Me and Dylan were walking home from I don't know what, from the library, and over there at the chapel, we were walking past it, and we started hearing some organist playing Coldplay.
What?
Yeah, they were playing that song, bum 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 bum. Yeah, what is that song?
I don't know. Jupiter? Is that what it's
called? No. Vida La Vida, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bum 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 bum. And then, but can you imagine that being played on a church organ? Yeah, really good, right?
Yeah.
The guy was like rocking out on that song. And we just like were walking home and like, we're like, hey, wait a second. And we just kind of snuck up behind him and he had the door open and we just saw this guy just playing Coldplay on there. And it's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a grand piano in my dorm. Like, every once in a while you hear like someone absolutely killing it on it. It's funny.
And you're like just standing there with your mallet waiting,
Yeah.
and then whoa.
That was me. Well, I played the bell kit for a while and it was fun and all, but I ended up playing drum set because I noticed that every single person that played drum set in the jazz band like ever was a male, and so I was determined to, I don't know, just play the drum set just to make a point. Like, oh, chicks can play the drum set too. We don't have to just play bells. Like, it doesn't have to be that way. On one of the first days that it got really, really hot outside, I went to Stroud's Run and everybody was hanging out at the beach. They were all throwing frisbees, drinking beers. It was crazy crowded. And I hiked from Sells Park to Stroud's and I just kind of popped out where the beach was and like there were all these people here and I just came from like secluded woods to that and I was like, whoa. It was crazy.